Hey guys, TheCinnaman123 here with another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys this device that I've made. It's a pseudo randomizer. And basically what it does is you can see here this redstone torch is turning on and off kind of randomly. No real rhyme or reason to how long it's off or how frequently it turns on and off. And it's because these minecarts are going back and forth, and they're pushing these detector rails in order to turn on these redstone torches. And what we can see here is that underneath all these redstone torches, I've got a line of redstone, and the torches are powering that redstone, and the redstone is powering a repeater. And so, for example, whenever this line is powered, it powers the whole line down. Whenever this one's powered, it powers that all the way down to there, and whenever this one's powered, it powers all the way down to there as well. So basically, if any of these are on, this output will be off. So, but if all three of them are off, this output will be on. And that's useful because sometimes you want to make sure that certain events in your world are random. And I can show you very quickly how to make one of these. You want to make as many of these as possible. Here I've got another setup with 5, and the output line is a little bit less frequent, but it's still very random. The more of these that you have, the less frequent the pulse will be. There's actually another way to do this that will make the pulse more frequent the more minecarts you have. But basically what you do is you take a block, make sure you have a block, and you place down however many powered rails you want. You want to have at least 2 regular rails in between the powered rails and the detector rail, because sometimes well, actually you don't have to have one. You need to make sure at least on one side there's two spaces between the detector rails, because otherwise the detector rail will just turn on all the time. So and that will just cause a constant output. But basically set up like this, and you want to place a redstone torch right there, and then a piece of redstone there. And then if you wanted to make another one, you just put a repeater, go ahead and grab a block, put it there, and then another detector rail. And you want to make sure each of these is a little bit different, because what it does is it creates what's called a sine wave. If you're familiar with a little bit of mathematics, a sine wave is basically just a same frequency wave. It's just a wave with a certain frequency. And by putting these on here, we can see that the carts travel at different rates. So that one's very regular. This one's a little bit irregular, but see, it goes back, forth, back, forth. It's a little bit slower. This one's very regular. And you can see that, oh, I haven't added the redstone right here. But you can see these aren't activating at the same time, but sometimes they are, like right there. And if we had all these lined up in a line like this, oops, you can have it turning on and off. And the way that you can make this with the more minecarts, the more frequent it is, just place these right, just put the output basically right here, and it will work just fine. Now, of course, you could just dig a hole and place a redstone right there to make it a little bit quicker, but with longer setups, like with a whole bunch of these in a row, that doesn't work so well. So you have to put repeaters if you're going to have more than like 2 or 3 in a row. Like this would have been fine, but I'm pretty sure here it wouldn't have been fine for that to happen. And you can see here I'm using levers instead of torches. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter which one you use. You just have to make sure those powered rails are powered. And it's a very simple design. And what I've got here is a roulette board. So here are the odds on this roulette board, and we can see that we've got a very high chance of, if we pick a actually that needs to be fixed just a little bit, but we've got a very high chance, there we go, of, if we pick black or red, of the ball landing on our favor. Little less chance with any of those colors right there. And then these bigger colors right here, we've got a little bit more chance. And then these right here are the money. If you can get these, if you bet on those, that is, you can win the big money, lots of diamonds. And it's just designed to where you flick the switch and the ball rolls around, and eventually the power goes off, and you see here it landed on blue and magenta and black. So if somebody had landed on, had bet on blue, magenta, or black, they would have won it big. And you can change the odds on this just a little bit, just by taking out one of these powered rails in the corner and making it to where all these are even. So now the corners have the same chance as the sides in the situation. And you can see we can turn it off, and sometimes it'll go around for a long time, sometimes it'll go around for a short time. See there, we got it on purple. This is just designed to keep it fair. It's a fun little game, actually. Me and a few friends were playing around on a replica of this, and it's a lot of fun. And to just sit here and bet our diamonds on the getting the big win or whatever. You can see it works either direction. Just got to give it a little push to get it started. It's a very simple wiring underneath. Basically, there's just an RS NOR latch here, and whenever that lever's pulled, the entire RS NOR latch is constantly receiving power to stop this from flashing and stuff. And then it just goes up and it has all these rails being powered. You can see there it landed on orange. I usually bet on orange. It's always a winner for me. Of course, don't bet real money on these things, guys. It's impossible to determine, you know, what your odds are gonna be. So don't bet real money. But I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. It's a very simple thing. It is SMP friendly. I like it a lot, and I guess until next time, I'll be working on this. And this is TheCinnaman123 signing out.